Hi Pranjali,
Hi.
I welcome you to Law Prep Tutorial official channel.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How's been going? And you're in first year of Symbiosis Law School, Pune. How's the feeling?
It is good. It's like there's a lot of exposure there and it feels good to finally be working on something.
Very nice. So you gave SLAT exam last year. How was the preparation? How did you prepare for that?
See, I didn't prepare anything extra for SLAT. The major role was done by preparation for CLAT only,
Alright.
which was aided by LPT. So because the syllabus is more or less the same,
Right.
in CLAT and SLAT as well. So I focused well on CLAT preparation, so it helped in my SLAT preparation also. The only extra thing I did was for the interview thing.
All right. So that brings to me for another question that interview, how did you prepare for that? The interview is very important question which comes into the mind of the aspirant who's preparing for SLAT exam. How did you prepare and specifically what questions were asked in that interview?
Yeah, so first of all, the most important thing I feel is to say that they are not as intimidating as they feel. Like the interviews, the teachers also, they're not that strict, which you might feel, some people might feel scared of. The first thing is to be authentic, which is very important, to like include all your hobbies, any certification courses, anything extracurricular, curricular in your CV, which will the teachers will guide you for the CV thing, but apart from that, it is important to be authentic because they will ask questions related to your CV. Like I put in classical music, so they asked me a lot of some things about like classical music or my instruments or whatever. So it is, do not lie on that. And also the questions they'll ask is they'll want to know more about you. So what do you do? What are your aspirations? Why do you want to be a lawyer? And what are some lawyers who you look up to? What change they brought in the system which you would also like to work upon? So those sort of personal questions, and they can tell if you like rehearse or you lie or you copy answers. So it is better to just say
Right.
from your own thing. And also they ask about basic civic stuff like constitution member, who is the vice president of Lok Sabha, sort of
All
things.
right. So general knowledge and the personal kind of interview or personal questions they'll just ask
Yeah,
about
exactly.
that. All right. Another question that is very important because see, there are many students who have prepared for CLAT exam and then for the ALET exam, and they didn't get the good marks and good rank in that. Now they're confused whether to go for SLAT or not. And how did you get that motivation that to prepare for SLAT and recollect everything and gather the courage and go for the SLAT exam full-faced?
Yeah, so the same thing happened with me also. After preparing for like a whole year, I fell ill on the CLAT day, so my CLAT didn't go well. But it is very important to appear for the SLAT exam because CLAT exam was one thing. You cannot let that ruin other opportunities. And SLAT is an equally important exam. And to get motivation, the main thing I did was like talk to my teachers, whether here at LPT or like to my parents also, because they understand the big picture stuff. They understand like it is just one exam, so they can guide you that way. So it is very important to keep in touch with your teachers because they will guide you for the exams, and also anyone who understands, your parents, friends, anyone. And to prepare for SLAT, first of all, don't think about CLAT, don't think about ALET. Just list the things which you think need to be done for the SLAT examination. Just focus on getting them done, and in preparation, like you have to get busy with the SLAT preparation, so you don't think about CLAT and ALET, and things will get done eventually.
Right. Very nice. So this exam of SLAT, it happens in two dates, right? On first slot and second slot, and then there will be an interview,
Yeah.
right? We got to know about interview. So when we talk about exam, there are few things which every aspirant need to know because they're confused whether there are questions, previous year questions, because the exam is computer based and questions we get to know is only on memory. So how did you prepare about those questions, and from where did you appear and take up the questions of those previous years? How did you manage that?
So I think the most important factors, there are two factors. First is time management, which is very important. I think SLAT is for 1 hour. So try to finish all of the English, GK, logical reasoning, legal reasoning questions, like the theoretical part in 40 minutes, and then keep the rest of the analytical maths, any solving part for 20 minutes, which is, it is important to establish a time structure to follow by. This is what I did, because last year our paper had some of like maths question also. Solve the theoretical part in 40 minutes and rest 20 minutes wo. And for the past year's things, it was difficult, but the thing which I did was this: give mock papers. On the main mock papers I gave were of LPT, obviously, because I already had access to the portal. So LPT mocks were really good, and to apply the time structure in those mocks itself, like practice those mocks with this certain time structure, 40-20 minutes, and I think that is sufficient only. There is no other material you can do for SLAT.
Right. So time management is very important in SLAT exam as well.
It's just 1 hour. It gets fast really. It gets over really fast while you are writing the exam.
Right. So the final question, and it is very important for people to know that how is the campus of Symbiosis Law School Pune, and what are the exposures you are getting as you are in the first year of this law school. So can you please enlighten us for that?
Yeah, so the campus, the Symbiosis Law Campus, it's a separate campus in itself. It's not the Lavale campus. Our campus is near the Viman Nagar area. It's just opposite to the airport. There are a lot of facilities around that area too, so it's pretty good for students. I live in hostel, so there's an hostel. There are 3 hostels, and I live on campus. Then the exposure thing is one thing I've noticed is that Symbiosis is really good for students who have international plans, like the exchange programs. A lot of my senior friends which I've made, they are going to like Berlin universities, Oxford, anywhere for exchange programs. So that international linkage, also the international cells, a lot of faculties from renowned institutions come in. So there's a lot of solid interactions for people who are interested in whether pursuing LLM from abroad or just going there, just seeing. So that way it's very good. Also, we had parliamentary debate for first years. We got introduced how to do debates. We had practice sessions. So I'm not that much of a speaker, but still they encouraged me to basically participate in all of that. Then we had the novice moot courts. It's basically sort of a training or an early exposure to mooting, so we can be better prepared for the second year mooting process. So exposure is good, and the international links are very strong. That is nice, and there is also a separate facility for research and all if interested. So there is something for everyone, whether like be speaking or researching or writing anything.
Right. Okay. So what is your future goal?
I haven't decided one solid thing. I'm just trying to learn everything as of now, because I think it would be a bit immature to like close off all the options, but I'm pretty interested in litigation.
All right. Thank you so much, Pranjali. It was nice talking to you, and all the best for your future.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.